Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Orange Sufi. Today, we are doing this long-awaited episode. It's Mexican state statistics, or if every Mexican state were a country. So before we start it off, we have to give off some basic information that I didn't do with both of the first two. So we have a map of Mexico and their states. So we have all of this, like Baja, Sonora, Chihuahua, whatever this is. I'm not gonna pronounce it. Yeah, Mexico City, Alvarez, Morales, and all this stuff here. But our first category is gonna be like the others. Like it's gonna be size, which is total area, since there I couldn't find the water area or the land area of Mexican states. So yeah. In third place we have Coahuila with a land area of 151,595 kilometers squared, or 58,531 miles. And if it were a country, it would be the 94th biggest, bigger than Bangladesh, but smaller than Tunisia. In second place, we have Sonora with a land area of 179,355 kilometers, which is also 69,249 miles. And if we're a country, it would be the 92nd biggest, bigger than Suriname, but smaller than Uruguay, both South American nations. And the biggest is Chihuahua, with the land area of 247,412.6 kilometers, or 95,526.5 miles. And if for a country, it would be the 77th biggest, bigger than Guinea, smaller than Gabon. And finally, the 30th, yes, there is 32 states in Mexico. 30th place is Morelos, with a land area of 4,878.9 kilometers squared, or 1,883.8 miles squared. And if it were a country, it would be the 166th biggest, bigger than Cape Verde, but smaller than Trinidad and Tobago. In 31st place, we have Tlaxcala, with the land area of 3,996.6 kilometers, or 1,543.1 miles. And for a country, it will be the 167th biggest, bigger than Samoa, smaller than Cape Verde. And last, the smallest, is Mexico City, with the land area of 1,494.3 kilometers, or 577 miles. And if we're the country, it will be the 171st biggest, bigger than Sao Tome and Principe, but smaller than Comoros. And our next category is population. But we're doing the February 2023 estimate, which is pretty recent. And in third place, we have Jalisco, with a population of 8,400,000. And if it were a country, it would be the 102nd biggest, most populous. More popular than Laos, but less populated than Sierra Leone. In second place, we have Mexico City, with a population of 9,305,000. And if we're a country, it would be the 97th biggest, which means it will be more popular than Israel, but smaller than Belarus. And in first place, we have Edomex, or Mexico. And it will have a population of 17,102,000. And if we're a country, it will be the 72nd biggest, more populous than Cambodia, but less popular than Netherlands. The third smallest is Campeche, with a population of 965,000. And if we're a country, it would be the 158th biggest. More population than Fiji, but less populated than Djibouti. And in second to last place, we have Colima, with a population of 830,000. And if it were a country, it would be the 160th most populous, more popular than Guyana, less populous than Comoros. And in last place, we have Baja California Sur, with a population of 759,000. And if we're a country, it would be the 162nd biggest, more populated than Solomon Islands, but less populated than Bhutan. Next, our category is population density, and we're using the 2020 population density estimate. In third most densest is Morelos, with a population density of 404.1 people per square kilometer, or 1,046.6 miles. And if we're a country, it would be the 35th most densely, more densely packed than Israel, but less densely than Haiti. In second place, we have Adomex, or Mexico, with a population density of 760.2 people per kilometer, or 1,969 per mile. If we're a country, it would be the 18th most densely populated, more densely populated than Mauritius, but less than Federated States of Micronesia. And the most packed is Mexico City, with a population density of 6,163.4 people per kilometer, or 15,963.1 people per mile. And if we're a country, it would be the fifth most densely packed, more densely packed than Gibraltar, but less than Hong Kong. The third least densely packed is Chihuahua, with the population density of 15.1 people per kilometer, or 39.2 per mile. If it were a country with the 221st densely populated, including territories, being more densely packed than Oman but less than Argentina. In 31st place, we have Durango, with a population density of 14.9 people per kilometer, or 38.5 people per mile squared. If it were the country, it would be the 222nd most densely packed, more densely packed than Christmas Island, but less densely than Oman. In last place, we have Baja California Sur again, with the population density of 10.8 people per kilometer squared, or 28 per mile squared. If it were a country, with the 227th most densely packed, more than Bolivia, less than Chad. Next, we have GDP, which we're doing the December 2021 estimate. In third place, we have Nuevo Leon, with a GDP of 2,148,143 million Mexican, or 105,964 million in USD. If it were a country, the 66th most biggest economy, which means it's richer than Ethiopia but less than Ecuador. Second place, we have Edomex, which has a GDP of 2,357,127 million Mexican, or 116,273 million in USD. And if we're a country, it would be the 62nd biggest. Richer than Venezuela, poorer than Slovakia. The richest is Mexican City, with a GDP of 3,942,817 million Mexican pesos, or 194,495 million USD. And if we're a country, it would be the 54th richest, which means it's richer than Kazakhstan but poorer than Ukraine. In 30th place, we have Nayarit, with a GDP of 185,268 million pesos, or 9,139 million USD. And if we're a country, it would be the 152nd richest, which means it's richer than Tajikistan but poorer than Kosovo. In second to last place, we have Colima, with a GDP of 155,277 million pesos, or $7,660 million. And if it were a country, it would be the 157th biggest, more richer than Somalia, but less than Guyana. And in last place, we have Tlaxcala with a GDP of 145,133 million pesos, or 7,159 million dollars. And if it were a country, it would be the 159th richest, which means it's richer than Liechtenstein, but less rich than Bermuda. And now our final category is GDP per capita, and this is kind of old, December 2018 estimate. So the third richest is Nuevo Leon with a GDP per capita of 338,655 pesos, or $37,105. And if it were a country, it would be the 25th richest, which has more density than Malta, but less than Andorra. In second place, we have Mexico City, with each person having 437,405 Mexican pesos, or 47,924 USD. And if it were the country, it would be the 22nd most richest, which means it's more richer than the UK, but less than New Zealand. And the richest is Campeche, with the per capita of 613,639 million Mexican pesos, or everyone's getting 67,233 million USD. And if for a country, it would be the 10th richest, richer than Australia, but less than Denmark. And in third last is Oaxaca, with everyone getting 91,232 Mexican pesos, or 9,996 USD. And for the country, it would be the 78th biggest, more richer than Equatorial Guinea, but less than Serbia. In second to last, we have Guerrero, with a population, with a GDP per capita of 89,533 Mexican pesos, or $9,810. And if for a country, it would be the 78th richest, richer than Equatorial Guinea, but less than Serbia. And if it were a country, it would be in last place, we have Chiapas with a GDP per capita of 66,216 Mexican pesos, or 7,255 US dollars. And if it would be the country, it would be the 91st richest, richer than Albania, but poorer than Botswana. And now here's all of the Mexican states presented by size. So we have Sierra Leone as Baja, California the Sur, and we have Sonora, Suriname, we have Togo, Burundi, Czechia, Brunei, Togo, Latvia, Hungary, Sierra Leone again, Djibouti, Togo, Estonia, Switzerland, Sierra Leone, Moldova, Samoa, Sao Tome and Principe, Cape Verde, Belize, Israel, Qatar, Belgium, Latvia, Czechia, Bangladesh, Panama, North Korea, and Guinea. And next we have population, where we have Eritrea, Solomon Islands, Albania, Eritrea, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Slovakia, Mongolia, Latvia, Cyprus, Equatorial Guinea, Jamaica, Bahrain, Laos, Guyana, Oman, Republic of the Congo, Gabon, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Cambodia, Mongolia, North Macedonia, Laos, Timor-Leste, Turkmenistan, Mongolia, Croatia, Central African Republic, Gabon, Fiji, Lesotho, and Latvia. Next, we have population density with Fiji, Bolivia, Finland, Oman, Niger, Kenya, Lithuania, Christmas Island, Fiji, Lithuania, Papua New Guinea, Belarus, Luxembourg, Lithuania, Austria, Palestine, no, Jordan, Burkina Faso, Italy, China, United Arab Emirates, Uganda, Grenada, Mauritius, Gibraltar, Israel, Guinea, Lithuania, Tunisia, Dominica, Argentina, Panama, and Zimbabwe. GDP, we have Tunisia, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Estonia, Namibia, Mozambique, El Salvador, Tajikistan, Oman, Somalia, Romania, Macau, Azerbaijan, El Salvador, Azerbaijan, Burkina Faso, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Kazakhstan, Venezuela, North Korea, Republic of the Congo, Burkina Faso, Macau, Iceland, Burkina Faso, Gabon. And finally, GDP per capita, we have Slovakia, Slovenia, Bahrain, Greece, Czechia, Italy, Guyana, Bulgaria, Romania, China, Oman, Portugal, Barbados, China, Romania, Bahrain, Russia, China, Serbia, Mexico. Yeah, Mexico as Mexico. United Kingdom, Russia, Equatorial Guinea, Albania, Greece, Australia, Bulgaria, and Slovakia. And we're at the end of this. And remember, subscribe. And next, we're probably doing somewhere in Europe. So stay tuned for that. And subscribe, check out the rest of the series, and goodbye.